Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. I can't believe it's already Wednesday. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to Fishy Hour, the show where we hang out and talk about fishing most of the time. Mostly fishing when we're not doing random stuff. Today might be a random day. I have something special to share with you guys today. Most of you guys know what's going on. If you don't, it's a good time to be in the stream. What's up, everybody? First of all, big shout out to Leonard for coming in hot. First comment of the day. We'll give the first like of the day to Mr. Carl Black. Let's go, boys. Woo! Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for coming in. Also want to do a shout out for TB Art, Todd Burton Art, exclamation point TB Art in the chat. What's up, Todd? Welcome to the show. Also, welcome Cave Dog. What up, Cal? Let's go. Doug Rubin in the house. Let's go. Welcome, Doug. I'm going to throw on a little background music, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. There we go. And then let's see what else we got in here. We got Mr. Kyle. What up, Kyle? Hello. Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome. We got Benji in the house. What up, Benji? Let's go. And I got Mr. Eric Hernandez. What up, Eric? Welcome. I'm back, boys. What up? What to do? Ken Fishing Full in the house. What up, Ken? Welcome. Ken, I saw your Instagram. Is that your newborn or one of your kids is newborn? So congratulations, by the way. It's very cool. Mr. SoCal Steve. What up, Steve? Welcome. All right, boys. So as we do in all the shows, I don't know. Brian couldn't make it today. He's setting up his new studio, I guess you could say. He's setting up his new recording or his new broadcasting area. Poor Brian has to set up his show every time he does the stream. So he sets it up on his boat. He goes fishing on his boat, so he can't have the setup, obviously. So he has to tear it down every single time he does a show, and that could get pretty annoying, I think. So he finally caved, and he's gonna set up a little area where he can leave that stuff up and be ready at the drop of a hat. Okay. So shout out to Brian. What up, Brian? Hope your work's coming along. Cabin Boy, what up, dude? Welcome to the stream. At the McDonald's lobby, watching the squall. What up? Nice, dude. What you get at McDonald's? Dude, I love that place. I know it's bad for you, but dang, can't resist it. Can't resist. All right, so let's start the show off right with a little pop top. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best pop top you ever heard in your life, 1 being the worst, rate this pop top. Silence. Music. Not bad, not bad. Cheers, everybody. Let me know what you're having in the chat. Ooh, that's super loud. Sorry about that. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Right. Cheers, everybody. Let me know what you're having in the chat. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Let's go. What's up, Eric? Welcome to the stream. Benji, welcome. I got Benji already got Todd. Oh, what's up, Jeff? Let's go. Needs a little work. What? Dr. Pepper. I haven't had a regular soda in a while. I ran out of my stevia sodas last minute. I didn't check. So this, unfortunately, is a regular old Sprite. And I get hopped up on the sugar. Come at you like a spider monkey. Oh, it tastes so good when it hits your lips. Eric, it's a wine night? Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh. Crow 3, welcome to the show. 9.45. I'll take it. Sounds good. Spinning Rod Rebel Marvin. Marvin, what up, dude? It's been a while. Hope everything is good. All right, Spinning Rod Rebel Marvin in the house. What's up? All right. I'm not sure if Coach will be able to join us today. I hit him up, but I haven't heard back. Granted, I hit him up last minute. So, Coach, if you're out there and you want to tune in and talk to us for a sec, please message me or let me get the Skype set up in case he does call me. Give me a second, boys. All right. Okay, so it's ready for Coach to call in if he decides to call in. It's good. All right. So today, boys, ladies and gentlemen, the word on the street is that. So do you want to jump into it right away? Let's just jump into it right away, and then that way we have room towards the end to do some Q&A, or whatever pops into my mind. We could talk about that. Got the 3x3 spicy McChicken, spicy McChicken and double boy. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, so good. I'm probably gonna go McDonald's after this. Dang it. All right. So, word on the street is that word on the street was that the fellow who was running SD Fish, it's a pretty prominent forum here in San Diego. It was one of the biggest forums around when I started getting into fishing. It's actually where I met Coach, sdfish.com, and it was a cool. It was like. There's a lot of good people on there. There was a lot of good people on there, but there was also like a lot of weirdos on there, where like it got to the point where I just didn't want to post there anymore. You know, like you know that expression, like, don't kill my vibe. You know, like I really wanted it to work. I wanted to be able to share like the stoke of my fishing videos and the stoke of just like going out and doing a little report, right? Even if it was on like a day when like I would skunk, or maybe just catch a fish or two, right? I still wanted to have that camaraderie of sharing that experience. Not for the guys that are super experienced already and don't think anything of a 1 or 2 fish day, but for the guys that are also in the struggle of trying to figure out the bite and could get a little bit of encouragement. Like, all right, I'm not the only guy that's new and struggling, you know? So kind of keep those guys going, the new guys, right? So I would get a lot of flack for I remember I would get a lot of flack for for shirt lipping. Word of the day is shirt lipping. So what a shirt lip was, nobody taught me how to lip a fish, and like I've always been extra weird about like taking care of my hands, and so I didn't like getting my thumbs tore up by spotties, right? So I would take my sleeve and put it over my thumb, and then lip the fish with my sleeve covering my thumb, right? And I can't remember the guy's name, but there's a guy on there who had like such a problem with I guess he had such a problem with that, right? Where like he would talk smack about it, and like he wouldn't stop. It was just like something that would, I think it was like one of those things like where you scratch the chalkboard. To that guy, the idea of biting on your shirt was like such a disturbing thing. And I probably made it worse by leaning into it. I made sure I like called it shirt lipping, and I named it. And yeah, thanks Jeff for reminding people to hit that thumbs up button. Let's go, boys. And so that, and then like his group of friends got like had like a thing out for me. It was weird. And then like to the point where I was like, you know what, like, why am I gonna let these few guys deter me from like enjoying the sport the way I want to enjoy it, you know? And yeah, eventually I figured out how you're supposed to lip the fish. You're supposed to put your thumb like behind their teeth and then pinch their throat with your finger, right? Hold your own finger through the throat, and then like your finger isn't actually resting on the teeth. It's resting like behind the teeth. Only like a part of your finger is exposed to the teeth. That's the way I guess you're supposed to do it to take less damage. But if you're into bass thumb, go for it. Grab them right on the teeth. Anyway, I'm not into bass thumb, but so that was one of the things that just was like a weird thing for me on that board. And then like that's kind of what the beginnings of what got me like, you know, like just let me enjoy the fish. Just let me enjoy fishing. It's not hurting the fish, right? If anything, it's like I'm not dropping the fish on the deck and it's causing less damage to the fish. So that was my opinion on it. But as forums go, you know, like people just don't let things go and get pretty aggressive. And I was like, wow, man, that's it's just it's just fishing. Don't need to get so crazy. But what up, Zach? Let's go. J Rage in the house. Welcome, guys. So it was like super busted bass thumbs. Busted bass thumb. Let's go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so like it was really awkward for me there, and that and a couple other things that happened on the forum, like just it was just like the feel wasn't there for me. You know, it was like it was a good place to get started because there's definitely a solid group of guys that were like encouraging and helpful, but there was also like the other element that was just kind of like looking for things that people were doing wrong just to point them out, and like be jerks about it, you know, instead of helping people along. They'd kind of like just take it too far, right? Along with that, there was like a whole political thread on there that I think might have been like part of the downfall of that site. I think eventually the guy that ran the site maybe got sick of all of the people reporting each other because they didn't like what the other guy was saying about whatever politician or whatever. And so if you let that kind of stuff grow in your community and you let it fester, what do you expect? You know, it's gonna be elitist. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Kevin boy. You get that feeling of like once you let people go at it like that, as a moderator, as a provider of the space for them to communicate. What's up, Ironfish? Welcome to the show. It actually there's no winning. You're gonna lose either way. If you side with the you get dragged into the conversation. You get dragged into these conversations that you probably don't want any part of. But now, since something's blowing up and it's drama, you kind of have to rule on that by whether you like it or not. You have to do it yourself, or you have to expose your moderators to rule on something that maybe they don't even want to get involved in, right? Like, especially with politics, right? So that, I think, you're not gonna please everybody. You're not gonna please either. You might please one of the guys, but the other guy's gonna hate you for not siding with them, right? Like, oh, he took down my post, or like he banned me. He didn't ban the other guy, or whatever, right? So like, I've always had that weird that weirdness about going to SD Fish. I really wanted to be more active in SD Fish, but I always felt there was too many like weirdos in there, right? But the weirdness was more for me than the benefit of posting there. Do you know what I mean? Like I just wanted to post, have a good time, positive feedback, give other people encouragement to keep people fishing, and I don't want to get involved in any of the negativity, right? Because it's so easy to get sucked in, and I just didn't want to get exposed to that. I want to keep my psyche away from that stuff. So that was part of the reason why we formed this kind of community, right? And we have the Discord server where it's like, all right, like to me, like the Discord server that we have, the MMFC Discord server, the club, that is ideal. Like, where else are you gonna get that kind of camaraderie and like acceptance of, you know what, I don't care what your politics are, I don't care what's going on. Do you like fishing? I like fishing too. All right, we have something in common. Let's go fish. Boom, that's done, right? And then if you guys decide to, like I've seen, which is amazing, right? I've seen you guys support each other on things outside of fishing, and that's it makes you get tear. It makes you want to cry, because I see that by providing a little thing, I mean, it's not little, but providing one thing like fishing, or like a way for you guys to connect on a level that you guys all enjoy, lets you explore the idea that you have more things in common than you think with people that might have different political views. And especially if you don't talk about the politics and you're out there fishing and you're having a good time, and then you might never even know what the other guy's into, right? So it's just I'm for unifying the fishing I guess the fishing groups or the fishing community here in San Diego and hopefully in LA and bigger areas, because fishing in general seems pretty toxic. There's a lot of people who get on the keyboard and hide behind like screen names and say things and do things that they probably would never do in person just because they have that anonymity, right? But anyway, so the only thing missing from the great example of a fishing community that you guys have put together for us here at like on the MMFC Discord server. And I say you guys have put together because I just kind of put out the idea. You guys had to sign on to the idea, and you guys had to continue the idea forward, right? So I feel like I'm talking to you guys because you guys are like the base. You guys are like the foundation of MMFC. And when we have somebody new come in, they come in with an expectation that they're going to be respected, and in that expectation they act in a respectful way towards everybody else, right? So we have such a good thing going. That's such a good like, I guess, culture within our club, that I feel that the fishing community in general is kind of missing out. I think they're missing out because Discord is so closed, where you can only see what's going on in Discord if you're in here watching the show, and then you sign up and you actually go into the Discord server. It's a big step for somebody to take, not knowing what the club's like, right? So, hey, thanks, Sammy. So it's a big step. It's a big first step, because think about it. Once you hear about MMFC, you hear about the club. It's a fun thing. We're doing something, and now you gotta go download the app. You gotta set up a user account. You gotta get in and figure out how to use Discord. If you've never used Discord before, it's a big barrier to entry, right? But so with all that said, and there being a vacuum, I guess, because SD Fish is no more. Like, the guy who ran it decided finally to just kill it. And I'm super sad because there were some great articles in there about like spotty fishing and like really, really good stuff that was put out by just community members. I feel like it's a betrayal of all those people that wrote articles there. Like the guy should have at least offered to I don't know, sell it at least, right? I would have tried to bid on it, right? Just because there's so much knowledge there that people took years to put together. It's pretty sad. There was a lot of friendships forged through SD Fish that I think were maintained through SD Fish, right? Even if those people never met, like, they knew each other's handles, and there was occasions where people were respectful to each other. Roma, do you have any more rods? Doug, the rods are sold out. The rods are sold out. Alex bought the last one. One man kayak angler bought the last one. So yeah, the rods are sold out. Do you have it? Okay. What up, Ralph? Welcome. Yeah, so anyway, that said, when I heard SD Fish was down, I hesitated. I didn't want to get involved with that. And then, like, other people asked about it, and I saw the need. So I did some research to try to figure out some software I could use to like run the forum, and I decided to go for it. I couldn't get sdfish.com. I would have loved to buy sdfish.com for all of the traffic that was already going there. But then I thought to myself, it wouldn't make sense for me to get sdfish.com because I wanted to do a version of a public forum that is kind of like what we have in Discord, right? Where it's like the tagline for the forum is just fish, respect, connect. Very simple. Like, again, zero tolerance policy for shenanigans, for like just like stuff that doesn't belong in a fishing forum, right? So we're starting off pretty bare bones, but once we get it going, the the site provides a way for somebody that's a lurker. And if you don't know what a lurker means, it's people that are maybe have been reading SD Fish for a while, but they're kind of intimidated to post because they see how aggressive people are. Well, on our site, it'll be more welcoming. So you have those people that are not super alpha and and just want to ask beginner questions. They won't be intimidated because they'll see what kind of community we are, right? So right now with Discord, we don't have that because people have to join to see what's going on in there, right? So this way, people don't even have to join. They just have to go to the site, check out the interaction, see that people are actually pretty cool, and that'll I think automatically bring those same people in, and they'll create accounts and start participating in the community, in which to me is great because I want those people to feel like they have a place. I don't want the super aggro guys that are trying to tell people how to fish and try to tell people to stay off their lawn, right? Those are the guys that could go somewhere else. There's plenty of spaces still for them to go post their hate, right? For us, I only want the same kind of people that are in the Mad Max Fishing Club, right? Other clubs are welcome, of course, right? What up, Chad? Let's go. Welcome, Chad. We're talking about a forum we're setting up. It's actually already set up. I'm gonna introduce it to you guys in a little bit. So that's the idea, guys. Like, don't think of it as SD Fish. Think of it as a public version of our Discord server, right? And the site is actually going to be, the site is called fishhype.com. Fishhype.com. That's the new forum. Okay. For MMFC members and club members and stuff. Sorry, we're still going to be 100% active on Discord. Okay. This site, Fishhype, it just allows us to help people that are not within the club yet. Okay, so if you are a club out there and you don't have the resources to set up a website, but you want to have a place that's not Facebook, it's not some toxic place where you want your club to have like a presence online, all you gotta do is let me know, and I'll put together a sub-thread for you in the clubs section. Okay, so we have a sub-thread in the clubs section. It's a Mad Max Fishing Club subsection, and Dino over at with the Yak Ninjas, I talked to him yesterday, and I was like, hey dude, we're doing this. I'd love to have you guys on. If you guys want, I'll put together the Yak Ninjas section. That way, if you guys have a club and you want to have that communication within your clubs, like, hey guys, we're gonna go this tournament this month, and just to keep everybody organized, you can post it to your club section within the thing. It'll still be public, everybody else can see it, right? Which will also be kind of good for your club because it'll let other people see that your club is doing things, and if that's the thing they want to get into, then I have no problem with them jumping into your club over the MMFC club, because it gets people fishing, right? It gets people in that mindset of like of abundance. You know, it's like you're creating the stoke for somebody to fish, because like I'm not that into freshwater fishing, right? But if your club is into freshwater fishing, like the Yak Ninjas, they do a lot of the freshwater tournaments with the SoCal kayak anglers, right? They do a lot of their tournaments, and if somebody's into that, right, and they come to the forum and they see that we're mostly doing saltwater with the Max, then them trying to like associate themselves with the Yak Ninjas is probably a great solution, right? And it makes them out there it gets them out there fishing. It gets them out there fishing with a group of guys that know what they're doing, right? And you just build more community that way. It's just a win-win for everybody, I think. Okay, so here we go. And I don't know if Coach is calling in or not. He said he come. Oh, here he goes. Sure, was busy a minute ago. Okay, cool. Let me get Coach. I want to see if Coach can call in, guys, and I'm gonna show you guys what the site looks like. Okay, all right, cool. Call in when ready. Okay, all right. So we'll see if Coach calls in. But for now, let's do this. Okay, let's do the big reveal. Drum roll. Wait, let me see what screen I put this on. Whoa! Round of applause. Okay. The site is called Fish Hype. Fishhype.com. Okay. You go here, you register, and you can be part of the club, part of this forum. Okay. Here's some of the stuff we have going on right now. We have some threads. There's the basic news and announcements thread here. Can you guys see my mouse up there? Oh, I don't think I show my mouse. Will I show this? Oh, yeah, to show my mouse. There it is. So news and announcements. Basically, that's what I'm doing with what we're doing with the forum. Like we're adding new parts to it. We're removing things, welcoming setting up the initial setups. That's just kind of a way for me to inform the people that are in the forum of what we're doing to make the forum better and what to expect. So that's kind of the news and announcements. We have the general fishing topic. We basically just go in there and you could create a post about fishing that doesn't fit into any of the other posts. Okay. What's up, Sammy? Welcome, dude. And then we have the saltwater fishing section, right? So these sections, guys, they're actually threads, categories within themselves, right? So you could do a saltwater fishing thread if it doesn't fit in San Diego or LAOC. Let's say you're fishing in Oxnard or Ventura, right? You could just make it in the saltwater fishing category, right? And same thing with freshwater fishing. Say you're freshwater fishing in NorCal somewhere and you want to just be part of this group, because we'll expand the different areas of the forum as needed. But we have a San Diego freshwater fishing section and an LAOC freshwater fishing section. If you're fishing anywhere else, you can just put your post right into the freshwater fishing section. Okay. Here we have the community articles. This is important. So I know that we lost so much knowledge or so much data, so many write-ups when SD Fish went down, and it's super sad. So I'm trying to encourage people to do write-ups. You know, if you have something you want to teach your fellow anglers, and you want to take the time to write an article, please do. We'll welcome that. Okay. I'm in the process of figuring out how I can do I'm gonna do a shirt design for a for a Fish Hype contributor shirt. And then what we'll do is when we have some articles published, maybe every month we'll do a drawing where we can all vote for the best article that week or that month. I'm not sure how often I'm going to do it yet. We can all vote for the best article that month or the best article that week. And what I'll do is I'll send that person a shirt with a Fish Hype contributor as a thank you, you know, because like it takes a long time to write something meaningful like that. And I'm not talking about just like a fish report, which would be great. I'm talking about like a detailed, like 2-pager to like a, you know, like something significant that someone new to the sport can just go in there and read and be like, okay, I feel like I learned something from this, right? Because I think that stuff is going to be useful for someone that's new, and it'll draw more people to the community. It'll stimulate conversations, so it should be good. Okay, so community articles. If you've ever had an inkling for being a writer, what up, Salty? Welcome. that's so cool. So if you've had an inkling for showing off your writing skills, that would be the place where you want to do it. Let's see, techniques and tactics. This is just basically like it would be like if you have a question about how to catch a certain type of fish or like how to fish a certain type of technique, you put it in here. Or if you wanted to, like most of the instructional stuff is like would be in community articles. But if you have a question about tactics and techniques, you'd post it in here. If you have a question about gear and tackle, you'd post it in here. And yeah, that's kind of like the basics. Oops, that's the basics of the site. Okay. That gear talk, techniques, that's it. And then clubs. Here's like our little club section that I was talking about. So if you're a club and you want to have a spot in our forum for you and your club members to communicate with, then this is what we're offering to you guys. I'm not charging for this stuff. I think it's a great way for for clubs to keep their stuff together and uh, and promote what they're doing. You know, like on this show, like I love sharing what other clubs are up to. Right. So if you have something scheduled, like you have an event coming up, you have a get together, you have a tournament you're putting together. Right. I want to see it. I want to know what's happening because that's going to help me let the rest of the people know in the community that that event is happening. So if you're in here and you're updating your club thread, we're just going to pull right from that on Wednesdays and share on the show that, you know, like the Yak Ninjas are doing some event, all right, or like the Mad Max Fishing Club are doing an event here next week or something. Yeah. So the more heads up you give us, the more heads up you do on the forum that you're planning, the more we'll be able to promote it for you, right? And all that stuff. Yeah, I'm not asking for anything in return. I just want to help promote the as many options for people to choose from to fish. You know, it just like depends on what people are up to. Well, it depends on what type of fishing people are into, right? What up, Jared? All right, what else we got here? So the way the forum works is pretty basic. You have one new or updated topic. Okay, see one new or update. Okay, so these are the different things. You can post to any topic from the main screen, right? So, or you can click on the topic. Let's do a San Diego saltwater fishing. Okay, let's go here. Clicks that we have two posts in there, right? And people are replying here. I'm not sure if you guys know how to start a new thread, but to start a new thread from anywhere on the website, you should be able to just go here, new topic. Okay, a topic is like a thread. Okay, in the SD Fish Day, so there's always a new topic thing here. See that? If you're in here, right, you can go new topic. Boom, right, and then it shows that people are in here. It shows that there's comments on that, right? Very cool, very cool. So let's go to the home page. I click a new topic, and I want to do a new topic in the San Diego saltwater fishing. Boom. Okay. And then let's say this is a test topic. What's up? Okay, this is a test topic. What do you guys think? You can mention people. So at Brian, how is the studio build out going? Question mark. Okay, but you could use you could put emojis in here, right? You could put links in here. I'm not really blocking any kind of links. If you guys have a YouTube channel, you want to promote your YouTube channel, do a little write up, post your YouTube link there, and tell us what the video is about. Don't just drop a link with a video and then tell us what it's about. Do a little report. Say, hey guys, I fished here and there. I did pretty well. I fished this and that. Blah blah blah. Here's the video if you want to check it out. Boom. And then we all win, right? So that's it. You click create topic. Boom. It creates a topic. There it is. And then all the notification stuff comes into play and stuff. So that's basically how it works. You'll get listed here on the latest topics, top things that. look at this form. Look at this form. Let's read this one. I haven't seen this yet. I just got back from jiu-jitsu before the show, so let's try this. Let's watch. Let's read this one. Top things that grind Salty's gears. Here we go. Oh my god, bent bait. Nice. Jokes. What? That's sad. Salty does pretty good with jokes. He likes jokes. And big wakes. Ooh. That's so funny. That's funny. It's funny, Brian. So, you can also when you're reading a comment, you can highlight a section of their post like this, and it gives you the option to quote it. See that? Quote. So you quote that and say, "Jokes? Really? How can jokes and like jokes? Nah. Okay, that's all I'll reply with that. Let's go. Let's get Coach in here. Give me a second, guys. Let me turn off this music. Get the Coach himself in here. What up?
What's happening, Roman?
Good, just chilling, showing people the new forum, getting them hyped up. Let's
Sweet.
go. I like jokes. This is salty. What up, Submission Fishing Co in the house? What up, Muto? Welcome. Let's get Coach in here. What up, Coach?
What's happening, Roman?
All right, so I'm gonna remove my face from here and just welcome you proper. Let's see, where's the split screen here? There it is. Coming in live from Coach Studios is Coach. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. All right, let me know in the chat, boys, what you guys think so far about this forum, the idea. What are your thoughts? Let me know. Meanwhile, while you guys are trying to figure that out, wrestling with the thoughts in your mind and figuring out how to make it into words, I'm gonna talk to Coach. Coach, you can't see my camera, huh?
Nope, not yet.
How about now?
Oh, there we are.
Cool. All right. So that's hilarious. This is a test topic. What up? Brian responded to my test topic. Give me a second, Coach. Let's take it back to the window share. See, so Brian responded to my topic, and I got an alert over here. It's pretty slick, guys. It's a legit forum. Let's go see what Brian said. Oh, that's nice, Brian. The future studio shed right there. Nice. Is that a full-size door? It looks like a smaller door. But hey, that's good. Very nice. So I'm going to like his post. Bam. Nice job. Okay. And yeah, it's a pretty slick engine, guys. Once you're done reading the thread and you get to the last post, you get a little advertisement for the show, right? Fishy Hour in the house. Let's go. And then it'll suggest some topics for you that maybe you haven't read or that are hot. Like this one's got 23 replies. People are coming in and they're replying to my thread instead of just making their own. So, but whatever, it works. So I go back here to Fish Hype, and that's the basics of the site, guys. It's gonna be a good option for people to that don't have SE Fish anymore. So sad days. All right, Coach, how's it going?
Oh, you know how it is, Roman. Another beautiful day, living the dream.
Right,
known as being me.
Living the dream, exactly. So, so Dave Rage said it's a Unabomber shed. Brian's studio. Is that a real studio? It's so funny. No, so Coach, I used to call Coach the mayor of SD Fish. Coach, you had like the most posts. You had like the most posts, right?
I had the most posts, the most likes, the most rates, the most funnies, the most likes given, the most funnies given, the most positive posts.
Oh my gosh!
I had the most articles. I was one of the people in the top recommended. You beat me out, but not by much.
I don't think I actually caught up. Did I ever caught up? Did I ever catch up?
You had one over me the last time.
Ah, score! My life is complete. So, like, the only thing I could try to catch up on, Coach, was how many people I referred to the site, and like, I guess I caught up. It wasn't even that many, right?
No,
it was like 12 or something.
My number was 11 or 12.
Yeah, it was like 12, something small.
And you got like 13 or 14, I forget.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. So, guys, I'm going to put a link in the chat. If you guys haven't gone over there yet and set up an account, now's your chance. Because if you guys will take too long, somebody's going to get the name that you want to have on there. So, where's that link? Where's that link? Oh, my gosh. You can just go to SD Fit. Sorry, you go to Fish Hype, fishhype.com. You do end up having to type two H's right next to each other because it's fish and then hype.com. Go in there, register, and let me know in the chat if you've already registered or if you just registered. Let me know in the chat. Vegan burrito, what up? I don't think anyone wants vegan burrito, but already registered it. Nice. That's so good. That's so good. What's up, David Burke? Welcome to the show. What's up, Zach? I love Coach's background. Yeah, it's so scary. So, Coach has been he's actually Manny Fish. What up, dude? Welcome. I like how you drank with the buff on. Nice. So, Coach is in there, guys. Coach is one of our officially one of our first moderators. I just have no idea why he didn't get moderator rights like on SD Fish a long time ago. It was like long overdue. So Coach, I hope that this community grows, and it's to your liking, and I hope that like you enjoy posting here as much as you did on SD Fish. Hopefully, because think about it, man. Like the I complain about SD Fish and stuff, but if it wasn't for SD Fish, we would have never met.
This is true. If I hadn't broken my ankle on Hospitality Point on that jetty at like 11:30 at night one night a long time ago, and been laid up in bed for 3 days right after I deleted my Facebook with nothing to do, none of you would know me.
That's crazy, right?
I would still be a prowler out there in the dark somewhere, and none of you would know me.
Yeah. So seeing that and like just this one little story like between just Coach and I, like I bet has repeated like thousands of times over the lifetime of SD Fish, you know? So to see it go down like that, I feel so like we lost something. Like it's sad, and I want to have at least something that could potentially down the road, be that for somebody else down the road that is new to fishing and they're gonna find their mentor on here, you know. If you already experienced that fishing, and you see some guy roll in here like some new guy, completely green, doesn't know anything, you know, you want to take him under your wing. That's like, this is the place. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Anyway, what are your thoughts, Coach? I've been talking for the past 30 minutes.
Here's the thing. I mean, you can talk about joking around or having other stuff, but what is going to generate more people hanging out, being nice to each other, and handling the business is if we all get together as a community and we post reports.
Yeah. Yep.
Post a picture or two, even if you didn't. I went to La Jolla and it was grass as far as the eye could see. Yep. I was trying to throw the LC, it wasn't happening. Yep. So snap a photo of the surf, post the report. Hey, I appreciate blank reports. We all do.
Yeah. So with that in mind, Coach, should we have a separate thread, like between? I'm gonna put the screen back up so people know what we're talking about. Let's see, like right around here between general and saltwater fishing, I'm just gonna throw up a new category called this like reports, and that's where I kind of been having difficulty in sorting it out. Like we have the saltwater section, right, and it's a saltwater fishing section about questions about fishing saltwater, about fishing LAOC, about fishing San Diego, or is it for reports, right? Or is it like up in the air, but you could do a report anywhere you want? Or should we have a dedicated reports section?
I think it's my personal opinion that you should have a report section, and then if it generates enough traffic, break it into different kinds of reports, or fresh and salt, or north and south, or however it is we're going to do it. You just kind of look at it and you'll know. I think you just play it by ear. And as moderator, I'm not a fan of saying if it's not a report, it's if you're not having a report, I don't want to see anything. I'm not like that as a mod. As long as what you're saying, just have what you're doing make sense to what you're trying to contribute to, and you'll be fine.
Perfect. And then we can, as mods, we can move it into the correct section and create sections as needed to make it more organized. Like right now, it's super new, guys. We're trying to make it the most usable. So yeah, we'll do that tonight. I'll add that reports section, and then we'll move reports in there, and it should be good. Should be good. Super stoked.
I've already posted a report, Roman. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Your last outing? I just need to go. I just need to go fishing. I need to go fishing instead
Let
of
me
making.
know. Let's go hit La Jolla one of these evenings. Let's do it.
I have a trip set up for Sunday. It's a special trip with electric reels involved.
Oh my!
So yeah, that's gonna be a banger. Can we get a self promotion area? We would love to see people's YouTube new baits for local companies, socials to put names to faces, etc. That would be cool.
Just have a social section. Drop your socials below if you're active out there.
Yeah, that like a. Yeah, that would work, Salty. That would be good. For local
But
companies.
just remember, Roman. Just remember, Roman.
Yes,
the more of these things you stack, and the more divisions you have, the harder it's going to be to find individual stuff.
That's true. That's true.
So until I would say I would just have real broad categories, and until we're generating some traffic and we're building up our community.
That's true.
I see the wheels turning.
Roman. I know. I want to make it
coming out under the headphones.
I want to make it nice. But you're right. If we do start making too many sections at the beginning, but we'll do something like that, Salty. And I think I might scale back the saltwater fishing, like individual, like San Diego and LAOC. We just do saltwater fishing, and then just do freshwater fishing, and then just let the reports come through or let the questions come through, and that way it's not so complicated initially. Yeah. Something like that.
And I mean, it's going to be a lot easier for us to find everybody's content. And I don't think there's too many people in here that wouldn't read a largemouth bass report or a bass guy that wouldn't read a spotted bay bass report.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very true.
I think if I dropped pictures of some fat catfish, I think that even Brian could appreciate that. So
that's so funny. Cool. Very cool. So that's the big news for the day, boys. Let's go. Less is more. Too many sections is off-putting. Yep. Got it, Zach.
So
right.
Roman, we actually have some news in the sport fishing world.
Dun 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 dun. Hold on. Where is this thing?
Get ready. Here comes this week's San Diego Fishing Report.
Haven't heard that one in a while, Roman.
Let's go.
But I did pull up a couple of pages. Nothing too crazy, but I did pull up a couple of pages if you want me to share.
That'd be awesome. Wrap this thing up. That'd be great.
But that obliteration of the 100-fathom curve has brought fish accessibility to so many areas, not just here, but up north.
Oh, interesting.
The boys out of Dana right now, all not half days, but the 3/4 and longers have all been targeting the 14-mile bank.
Oh, wow.
That's a place that hasn't been legal to fish in, 20 years or something, 15 years, whatever it's been.
Are you going to do a screen share?
I can do a screen share if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's kind of nutty, actually, how it all went down up there, but even our local boats like the New Seaforth are going out to the 9-mile and fishing fish that haven't been fished for in a long time. So big reds, big Mexican rockfish. And more importantly to me, my favorite eating rockfish are now back on the menu.
Oh, interesting.
Chili peppers, speckled rockfish, widow rockfish. 3 of my favorite rockfish. They almost never occur in any kind of shallow water ever.
Interesting. And if you guys haven't seen those fish yet, maybe you'll see some in a bit. But if not, we're going to be trying to fish for those on Sunday. So I should come back with an epic video. Come on, fish gods.
It's going to be all dependent on the conditions, Roman. You know this already. But seriously, Roman, these fish that have been ignored and overlooked by the fish counters and the people in Sacramento, I think are some of the best eating fish we have here in Southern California, bar none. I make that statement with full knowledge. I've eaten as many different fish, more fish than almost anybody around of different kinds across Southern California, just because I've been curious over the years. And I know what I'm talking about. Nice. When I tell you that the chili pepper is one of the best eating fish on the planet, I've eaten snowy groupers, I've eaten yellow edge groupers, I've eaten queen snappers, I've eaten pink snappers, I've eaten some of the prime food fish.
Say the fish, coach. Stop lying.
So you can trust me when I say that chili pepper, speckled rockfish, widow rockfish, bank cod, and their kin are some of the best eating fish on the planet.
Very nice. Let's go. Jeff is all set up on Fish Hype. Get hyped. Let's go. All right.
Let me see if I can do a screen share here, my dude.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, salty. That's what I mean. I'm like, sure.
But I can say that with absolute full faith that if you fry up one of those chili peppers, it'll be one of the best fish you've ever had. Period.
Very nice.
People talk about vermilions and people talk about the Canaries up north and stuff. I think the chili peppers and their company are better.
Nice. Okay. What's up, Halibut Man? Welcome to the show. Just in case you missed it, Halibut Man, we set up a forum. That's awesome. Fishhype.com. Go check it out. Go sign up. Get Halibut Man if you haven't already. I'm gonna send out an email blast to my email list here soon, probably by the end of the week, introducing them to the new forum, explaining to them what I just explained to you guys on the show, and hopefully we'll get more signups, and it'll be. And so what I'm getting at is go up there, sign up before you're not able to get your favorite username like Vegan Burrito. Okay, see. What up, Doc Stalker? That's a cool name, huh? Has he had spotties? Oh, have you ate spotties?
What's wrong with you, Roman? Huh? Even I have standards, okay?
That's so good. Zach, we're gonna get stickers too. We got all that stuff on the way. What is this site called? It's called Fish Hype. Fish Hype. I don't even think we have a command for it yet, dude. It's so fresh, dude. It's so fresh fish. It's so fresh. I'm just gonna have to. Oh yeah, that's a good one, Salty. We should do hype like that. Oh, I missed the //. We don't have a command for it yet, Salty. All right, Coach. I'm gonna build the command while you share your screen.
Okay, it's just gonna be a quick one today, but
okay.
There's definitely some stuff to go over here.
All right, let me know when you're ready, and I'll put us in that mode. Oh, there you go. All right, boys. I'm gonna bring up Coach's screen. Hopefully it works. Yeah, look at that. We know what we're doing out here. We know what we're doing.
Says you.
That's so good. All right, here's some commands. All right, what are we looking at? Oh, the dock counts.
Yep. This is mostly up north, but I don't know if the boats didn't go out today or they just didn't get them over on Sport Fishing Report. But look at these numbers, man. Triple digits all over the place. Tons of rockfish being caught. Limits almost everywhere. Just and on an excellent grade. And this is what happens when you can spread out fishing effort over a massive area, right? So instead of everybody being forced to fish in a little box, you're like, well, everything between here and Hawaii is now open. So you can spread out, you can stretch out and get away from the shore and target some of these deeper spots and catch some real nice fish.
That's epic.
So I just want to make sure I brought this up with everybody. Our local half days are doing good. The 3/4 up north that are fishing the 14, any of these boats that are getting offshore into that deeper water and tangling with some real nice rockfish. You're looking at limits of rockfish, period. And that's not the only thing in here, but I do want to go over temp break real quick.
Okay.
So here we have it.
Ooh.
All right, we're already breaking 60 out here. We're going to start seeing patty yellows real soon.
Oh, let's go.
You know, with temperatures like this sitting fairly close offshore, I think we could be headed for an early season, but it really depends on how the connection all goes down here.
Coach, Bo and I tried to go to Point Loma and fish the kelp, dude, and dive on the kelp, and it was so barren. So sad.
Was the kelp just gone?
Yeah.
So here's what happened, Roman. And this is a reason that the calico bass are going to be orienting to low relief hard bottom for a while.
Yep.
Those giant storms.
Oh yeah, you're
ripped
right.
Everything.
You're right.
La Jolla had no sand.
That makes sense.
The eel grass, the surf grass was gone off the rocks. I mean, La Jolla literally got scoured to the bedrock
So is
for 3 months, maybe.
yeah? I haven't been to La Jolla yet. Is La Jolla as barren as like Point Loma? Because Point Loma used to have a huge kelp area.
Well, you got to remember La Jolla's water is a lot clearer,
Yeah. Okay.
and kelp can
Oh.
grow 8 to 10 feet a day.
Okay. Perfect. Cool. Yeah.
So the clearer the water is, the quicker that kelp can snap right back and start reaching for the surface.
Yeah. I know that.
What will really suppress kelp and keep kelp gone is warm water temperatures, and we haven't seen that yet. So I think the kelp will grow back real good as long as we don't have like a crazy urchin infestation or something like that happens.
Right. Right. Halibut man, we're not doing PB shoutouts today. I'm sorry. Brian took the day off, but we'll get him back next Wednesday. Yeah, coach. Like what I was thinking, like we're diving around looking for kelp, and it was like nowhere to be seen. So I was thinking, well, what if there's kelp in La Jolla? There's probably like a denser population of fish breezing by there. I think it would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Like because they're attracted to that kelp.
Well, I mean, keep in mind though. I mean, the fish use whatever's available. If it's low relief hard bottom, they'll use it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're there whether the kelp's there or not.
Yeah.
They have a limited range for themselves, so they're going to be out there feeding, doing something somewhere. But yeah, that rough weather absolutely smashed the kelp to pieces for a massive piece of Southern California. Yeah. And I mean, remember we had swells of up to 18 feet there for
that's true.
Almost two weeks off and on. So
yeah.
I mean.
Weight loss guy, what up? Sorry, coach, to jump in and interrupt you, but like weight loss guy is here. He says, I made it to alive, finally. What's up, fishing fam? I'm new to the sport, so I got some noob questions. Let's go. What's up, weight loss guy? Weight loss guy, you are the guy we've all been waiting for. Ask your questions. We'll be happy to answer them for you. And guess what? We just started a new forum called Fish Hype that's friendly to people that are getting into the sport. We'd love to have you join. So I'm going to put here in the chat !hype. And you're going to get a link to the forum. It's called, oh, thanks, Salty. There you go. Look at that Nightbot working double duty. Click on that link, fishhype.com. Go register your name. And feel free to ask your questions there when we're not having a show. If you want to ask your questions now during the show, we have a great group of guys. We have 37 people on the stream. We have Coach and myself, 38 people on the stream, and all these guys are just like class acts, waiting to help you on your way to keep that stoke of fishing going. So you came to the right place, man. You're welcome aboard, and go ahead, feel free to ask your questions. Nick, the map loaded, Coach. Let's go.
That's right, and I will be the first to extend. Hit me up on Fish Hype and come fishing with me.
Let's go, dude.
I can open your eyes, my man. I can open your eyes a little bit.
As
long as you're open to different species and stuff and doing stuff a little different way, I can get you on a technique that'll put him in the bucket for sure.
Yeah, as long as you're open to weird stuff.
Oh, I see how it is now, Roman.
I'm just kidding. That's so
the pot out
that's
here.
so
Okay,
funny. No, like, dude, I think anybody who's learning to fish should have to learn to the fixed line thing. That was so cool. I'll tell you that
really
fixed line.
Mind-opening.
Yes.
If you just watch YouTube all day, you're just totally absent of a whole methodology that can feed you and your family many times over.
Fixed line, dude. So awesome.
Yeah, fixed line certainly very fun. So anyway, as you can see, we got temps in the mid to upper 50s out here, and fairly moderate winds and not crazy swells. So should be cleaning up our local inshore conditions here. Again, be expecting these fish to orient to hard bottom because there's not a lot of kelp available, although I found some in La Jolla the other day. And perhaps most importantly, the boys up north out of Oxnard.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one, dude. I think it's
are still hanging tanker ghosts. It's going to be May in a couple of weeks, and they're still on the ghosts.
Dude, that's so cool.
I mean, 59 pounds. Is that what I read here somewhere?
Yeah, that's so
55
sick.
pounds.
Yeah, the first time I saw
Man.
one of those fish, like the tail looks like prehistoric, dude. It just looks like a dinosaur. It's very cool.
And look at this
Oh,
right
look at
here.
those two on the right. That's a
Yep. But look at these. Look at this is far less exciting for most of you. But look at this rockfish and this whitefish. Man. I mean, that's some good eats right there for sure. But yeah, no, the boys up north are still hanging white sea bass super late in the season. So I don't know what that means for us down here, but man, if I had the chance to go on one of those trips as a young man, I certainly would.
Oh, that's very nice. Captain Dan.
So anyways, that was all I had for our local fishing reports. Just something I pulled up real
It's
quick.
pretty hype. I like it. It's pretty
It's
good.
pretty fun. I mean, that's all a fun bite if you can get on it. All of it.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, bring Coach back in. Oh, well, I'll wait for him to kill his shirt, and then we'll be able to see his bandana. What up, Coach? All right,
Good.
that's so funny. Let's see. Okay, Coach, let's take some of the weight loss guys' questions real quick, and then we're gonna wrap up the show because it's 8:00, and it's been great. Here we go, guys. When fishing with a spinning reel, is it better to hold your rod tip up or down to feel the bite? With the wind lately, I've been having issues missing bites because my line is loose because of the wind.
Okay, there's a couple aspects to this. Number one, are you fishing braid? Because if you are, bites are much harder to detect on any sort of slack line. I would say almost impossible with braid. With mono, I fish mono a lot. And with monofilament, I keep my finger on that line if it's windy at all. And a lot of times I can feel even the faint tick of a fish hitting my line. So if you're using braid, you've got to have it tighter, which means you have to use heavier weights, bigger hooks, et cetera, right? If you use monofilament, the key is to not have so much slack that you just can't feel anything. Also, if your rod tip is down and you're near the water, the wind is going to be on your line much less.
Yep.
So it's going to be a lot less of this flapping around nonsense. If you keep your rod tip down, your finger on the line, and your rod tip just above the water, kind of at an angle, I can a lot of times tell when an opaleye bites, even if my line's a little bit slack, I can still raise into them pretty easy.
Very cool. Okay, so very good. Braid with a floral leader, 3 to 6 foot max. Okay, so same idea. Like what I want to add to Coach's suggestion is like if you have your rod tip down, take up the slack so that your line is taut. And for some reason, for me, I like to hold the rod tip down and a little bit to the side. I find that if I point it straight to where the line is going, like the pull will happen down the guides, and it's harder to sense it, especially if you're pointing at the lure, right? The line just travels through the guides. But if you kind of give it a little bit of an angle, like from the top view, if you give it a little bit of an angle, then when you get the bite, it's gonna move the rod this way. Like you'll feel more of the bite. Does that make sense? So that's what I would recommend to try. On your cast, if you're casting into the wind, you almost want to side cast, like you're gonna skip it. That way, like it doesn't get caught by the wind. It goes a little bit further. Yep.
Not only that, but you'll reduce your wind knot potential. So what happens with the wind knot is your braid will start passing another piece of the braid. There'll be a half of a twist or something. It'll hitch right in.
Yep.
Then you're boned from that moment on.
Very cool. All right. So you can continue that conversation on Fish Hype. Where is it? The weight loss guy. Hurry up and get your name before someone else takes that awesome name. All right. If you're watching the replay for this, I'm gonna let you guys have a heads up on getting to the site and getting your screen your favorite screen name before I send out the email blast. I'm gonna try to send out the email blast around Friday. So grab your names while you can, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. Wait till you see me. Awesome. Very cool. All right, Coach. Let's go with oh yeah. You like that button? How about this one?
Wisdom of the week.
You know, I know you guys have heard this from me many, many times, and the few ladies that listen to this too. We appreciate you also, but all you kind folk have heard me a million times talk about taking the opportunities you're given, right? You know, you might not have the time to go make the trip for the white sea bass, but that doesn't mean you can't take your kid down to the local pond and let him catch some bluegill. You can't catch them from the couch. You got to get out there. With all that, Roman was talking last week about a subject that really kind of hits close to home for me, and that's the mental health thing. We got to keep our mental health up. If you see your fellow anglers struggling, and believe me, I struggled with mine too. Many, many times. I've had to reach out. Roman's reached out to me. This is a great group of people that you have assembled here, Roman. Just amazing people. And, you know, thank you, Russ, and everybody else that reached out to me, sent me a text. I appreciate you. You know, my mental game's not always strong myself, but the only way we can do anything about it is if we talk to someone. And there's no one better to talk to than your fellow anglers.
Yep.
So, believe me, we get you. We understand. So, if you ever need to reach out on that level, feel free to reach out to me. Reach out to anyone you trust. Yep. Okay, exactly. You will get no judgment from me no matter what you're going through. None.
Perfect.
That said, we are going to try to keep Fish Hype as positive a place as possible. I will try to be as lenient of a mod as I possibly can.
Nuh-uh. Banhammer.
Bad Roman. Bad Roman. We need a little breathing room, okay? Just no negativity, all right? We'll just keep it positive, all right? So good. But yes, we're going to work hard, and I will be contributing. We are going to work hard to make Fish Hype a pleasant place where we can all get together judgment-free and hang out and have a good time.
It's going to be fun.
No, Roman. No.
Very cool. And with that, we're going to take Coach out with a round of applause from the live studio audience. Woo! Thanks, Coach.
You betcha, Roman. Take care of yourself, my dude.
I was watching the documentary on TV about like old talk shows. Arsenio Hall show. Anyway. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, my time is up. So you guys can go hang out with your families, do something cool. Let me know if you're having issues with getting onto the site. Captain Dan says big anniversary coming up, 4/23/23. Dang, 3 years of Mad Max Fishing Club action. That's crazy. I thought, yeah, on Sunday. Wait. Is this We're doing a. Wait, hold up. We're doing a trip to. Are we doing a trip to Bass Pro Shop? We're doing a road trip to Bass Pro Shop for 4/23/23. So if you want to come with, I'll post it on Discord and I'll post it on the. Wait, that's this Sunday? Maybe we can do Saturday. I have to talk to Brian. We'll have to talk to Brian to figure out if we're doing Bass Pro Shop trip. Hopefully Saturday, because I need to go fish on Sunday, but should be good. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Shout out to One Cool Tuna, The Weight Loss Guy, Warp TV, Carl Black, Zach Riggs, Dave Rage, Dave Burke, Halibut Man, Carl Black. Oh, I already got Carl Black. Sorry, Carl. Double there. Kyle S. Michael Solorzano. What up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in today. Halibut Man. Hook up Bates. What up, Chad? Welcome. And let's see who else we got in here. Kyle S. Captain Dan, of course. Captain Dan, the house. Salty Dangler. Leonard. Thanks for helping me mod today, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. If you guys are interested in extended mod duties on on Fish Hype, let me know. I didn't want to be rude and just sign you guys up for something, but if you guys are interested, I'm always open for more help, so let me know. We got, who else we got in here? Doc Stalker, thanks for tuning in today. And Sammy Prum, thanks for tuning in today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Hopefully Brian will be back. So until then, may the bite be with you. Woo!